this thing on?
Welcome to my spiritual shit show, the podcast where the universe tests my patience. Spiritual lessons come with absolutely no anesthesia, and somehow I'm still here. I'm your host, Christina Stevens, and in the last few weeks, I have been energetically robbed, spiritually tested, karmically entertained, psychically poked, and at some point, literally dragged back onto Facebook to witness my own intellectual property theft. Add in some existential downloads, tarot chaos, a love life I don't even want to think about, a podcast identity crisis, and a full blown Phoenix Rebirth. And folks, we've got a lot to unpack today. First, let's start with the comic bulldozer, why the universe won't let me have peace. Alright, first things first, what the fuck has been going on? Because if the last few weeks have felt like a spiritual boot camp from hell, I need a goddamn refund. Let's break it down. My ideas got stolen. Someone out there decided that originality was too much work and thought, hey, let me just take her content and pretend I came up with it. Do they not realize the universe is watching? Like, good luck with that karmic invoice, buddy. My energy got drained, and I'm not talking about a little fatigue. I'm talking about waking up feeling like I ran a marathon in my sleep, like some unseen force was siphoning my energy while I was dreaming. Ever feel like you're just tired of being tired? That's where I've been living. My guides keep pulling me into shit I didn't sign up for. Seriously, at this point, I feel like I need to file a formal complaint. Dear Spirit Team, please stop dragging me into assignments I did not put my name on. Sincerely, someone who just wanted a nap. My tarot readings keep flipping the damn script. One minute things are clear, the next, my deck is laughing at me. Cards I know weren't there last time suddenly pop up like, oh hey, let's make things interesting. No thank you. My ex is lingering in my subconscious, and I do not have time for that. Listen, I have been doing the work, I have been healing, so why the hell is my subconscious throwing up old memories like a broken DVD menu? I did not ask for the greatest hits reel, universe. My spiritual growth is apparently on hard mode. I feel like some people get their lessons in a soft, gentle way. Me, the universe put my journey on expert mode. No tutorial, no cheat codes, just straight up trial by fire. My podcast direction went through a whole ass existential crisis. One day I thought I had a format. The next, my entire being was like, nope, this isn't it. Cue the endless overthinking and the eventual realization that maybe I just need to let the damn thing flow. My campaign is sitting there like an unbothered rock, not moving. I launched it with hope and intention, and the universe went, cool story, bro, and hit pause. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to decipher the cosmic lesson in patience. And somehow, through it all, I'm still standing. Barely, but standing nonetheless. I swear the universe looked at my life and went, let's make this bitch work for her breakthroughs. And here I am, crawling my way through the fire, trying to figure out if I'm going up a level or just getting cosmically hazed. But you know what? If I gotta burn, I'm taking notes on the way down, so let's talk about it. The intellectual property theft when people can't think for themselves. All right, let's talk about the absolute audacity, the unhinged gall of people who claim to be spiritual but are out here stealing ideas like cosmic shoplifters. You know the ones, the love and light crew, who conveniently forget about integrity when they see something shiny they want to claim as their own. The trust the universe types who apparently trust it so much they think it won't notice when they straight up jack other people's work. Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if your divinely inspired content looks suspiciously like something I created first, and you're out here acting like you downloaded it straight from the Akashic Records, newsflash, you didn't. You downloaded it from me. And what's worse, you really thought I wouldn't notice. Me, the person who literally reads energy for a living. Like, babes, if you're gonna steal from someone, Maybe don't pick the person who can sense energy shifts, track patterns, and, oh, I don't know, literally see through illusions. Just a thought. Now, I could get mad. I could call people out. I could go full on spiritual bounty hunter and name names. But here's the thing, I don't have to, because karma is a meticulous little bitch. And the universe has already scribbled their names down on the oops, you fucked up list. And when that karmic invoice comes due, whew, somebody is about to learn a very expensive lesson. And here's the real kicker, these people genuinely think they got away with it. Like, they copied my words, my concept, my whole ass energy signature, and just thought, oh, no one will ever know. Babe, I know. My guides know. My ancestors know. Hell, my crystals probably know. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the universe doesn't let this shit slide for long. So I'll just be over here watching the karmic boomerang do its thing, eating my popcorn and minding my original business. Because while some people are out here stealing, I'll be busy creating the next big thing, knowing full well they'll still be two steps behind, scrambling for crumbs. Can we talk about energy leashes and the Facebook group exorcism? Yeah. You know the feeling when something just feels off, like you're minding your business, doing your thing, but there's this weird, sticky energy clinging to you, like an old cobweb you didn't see until it smacked you in the face? Yeah, that was me, except the cobweb turned out to be a whole ass energy leech squatting in my Facebook group like a freeloading spirit that refused to cross over. And then, because apparently the universe decided I needed another lesson in Energetic Boundary 101, I realized this wasn't just some passive lurker. Nope, this was an active energy siphon. The kind of person who just sits there silently soaking up my work, my insights, my energy, without giving anything in return. No engagement, no contribution, not even a damn like. Just straight up loitering in my space, feeding off my vibe like a cosmic parasite. So, when the realization hit, oh, you bet, I went full exorcist mode. Banned, blocked, removed like a toxic ex. And the moment they were gone, instant shift. I swear my entire energy field exhaled. My business, my creativity, my spiritual flow, it all suddenly felt lighter. It was like my guides were standing in the background, slow clapping. Finally, she got the memo. Yeah, it happens. Moral of the story, y'all need to check your energetic spaces right now. Because I promise you, somewhere in your world, whether it's a social media group, a friendship, a work connection, or even just some random follower, you've got someone lurking. Someone who's been quietly draining your energy, sliding under the radar, sucking up your light without giving anything back. And you know what? They gotta go. If you feel off, if things suddenly seem stagnant, if your intuition is side eyeing something but you can't quite pinpoint what, do an energetic sweep. Audit your spaces, your connections, your digital presence, and if you find a sneaky little energy thief, don't hesitate. Hit that block button with the force of 1,000 suns and reclaim your damn power. Because this is your space, and not everyone deserves access to it. All right, one of the moments you've been waiting for, the tarot chaos, the lover's card. Excuse me? Now, speaking of lurking, let's talk about my tarot cards personally attacking me. Now, to start off with, I started doing a 3 month um, forecast for myself back in the middle of December. So I did the rest of December and then I did January, February, and March. Now, every 2 weeks, I found myself like kind of keeping track, making sure that things are going the way that they've been going. Um, and it was great up until the beginning of February, and I just last week did my bi-weekly 3 month reading, and bam, the lover's card showed up where it was not before. I mean, excuse me, universe, what is this? A practical joke? A cosmic setup? Here I am just trying to navigate life and not get tangled in some karmic mess. And the tarot decides it's time to throw me into the, oh, hey, do you want a relationship or not drama. Spoiler alert, I don't want a relationship. Like, really, universe? Out here minding my business, taking care of my healing, and you're trying to make me face some deep soul level choice that has to be about a relationship? Not today, Satan, not today. But then, as always, because we're living in full shit show mode, my practical brain kicked in. Now, mind you, the practical card also showed up after the lover's card, so interesting, right? Suddenly, I wasn't panicking about potential karmic entanglements. I started thinking maybe it's not about romance at all. Maybe the lover's card isn't about being swept away in some whirlwind of commitment and romantic idealism. Maybe it's a big fat invitation to look at the other types of love in my life. The relationship I have with myself, my decisions, my values, my direction. It's a gentle nudge. Okay, not so gentle because it's tarot after all. To choose alignment and choice. It's a reminder that sometimes we need to make the choice, the one that doesn't keep us in the same old patterns, but the one that genuinely moves us forward. You see, here's the kicker. If my ex was the practical choice, but my soul is screaming, hell no, well, that pretty much seals the deal, doesn't it? I don't need a card to tell me that the real lover's decision here is about choosing myself. Sometimes the ultimate act of self love is saying no to what doesn't serve us, even if it looks good on paper. It's standing firm in who we are and what we want, even if it doesn't fit into the tidy, tiny or tidy, little box society or our past selves have or may want to put it in. So, yeah, universe, nice try. The lover's card may be showing up for me in February, but it's not leading me down any road I'm not willing to walk down. It's all about the love I give to myself, the choice to honor my boundaries, and the alignment with my authentic self. Thank you very much, but I'm good with the whole karmic entanglement for now. Spiritual pushback when your guides are relentless. Oh, and let's not forget my spirit guides, who are honestly the most aggressive life coaches ever. If you're imagining some soft, angelic whispers of encouragement, you're in for a rude awakening. These guides, they don't have time for my excuses, and they're not about to coddle me through my journey. No, no. They've got things to do, and I am their top priority, whether I like it or not. It's like having an army of no nonsense mentors who are constantly dropping the mic with their unsolicited but highly necessary wisdom. They've dragged me to the exact crystals I needed, practically shoved my new talisman into my hands, and even pushed me to set some way firmer boundaries than I thought I could handle. And let's be real here, they do not sugarcoat shit. Their messages are like getting hit with cold, hard truth, and there's no gentle approach. They don't play around. They're out here like, no, you cannot take a break, you have work to do. No, that person is not coming back into your life, stop thinking about it. No, you can't eat like trash and expect high vibrations. Put the chips down. I mean, excuse me? Honestly, it's a little rude sometimes, right? Can a person just have a moment of peace and a bag of chips without the universe coming for them? But also, they're right. And that's the worst part. They're right. They're like the spiritual version of a personal trainer who doesn't let you slack, even when you're whining about wanting to lie down and nap instead of doing the work. They hold me accountable, even when I want to give myself a break. And it stings in the moment, but leads to growth in the long run. Ugh, fine, universe. I see you. And that's the thing. As much as I'm sitting here rolling my eyes at them, giving them shit for the most part, I know they're guiding me to the exact place I need to be. They're not about instant gratification or soft pats on the back. They're here for the long game. So while I might be low key pissed off at them for not letting me indulge in my comfort zone, deep down, I know they've got my back in the way that matters most. A little tough love goes a long way, apparently. Let's sigh. Oh, the Phoenix Rebirth Campaign. Why, it's called that for a reason. Now, let's talk about my Indiegogo campaign because let's be real, I didn't just pick the name Phoenix Rebirth because it sounded cute or mystical. I picked it for a reason. And oh, how I didn't fully understand what I was getting into. I thought the Phoenix Fire was going to be all about the rebirth part. The beautiful, shiny rising from the ashes, ready to spread my wings and soar. What I didn't realize is that the Phoenix Fire was also going to roast my entire life in the process. And by roast, I mean things are getting scorched, people. My comfort zone, gone. My patience, oh, completely tested. My plans burnt to a crisp. But hey, sometimes you gotta let the old stuff burn to the ground so the new can rise, right? Sometimes you need that fire to clear the space for what's coming next, even if it feels a little, okay, a lot uncomfortable. Am I getting traction yet? No, not even close. Do I have my Indiegogo campaign blowing up? Nope, not yet. But am I stubborn as hell? Oh, you bet I am. I am writing this out, even if it feels like I'm walking through a desert with nothing but a mirage in sight. But that's the thing. I know this is just part of the process. This isn't some easy overnight success story. This is the gritty, down to the wire, burn it all down and keep pushing kind of journey. And you know what? Sometimes the universe makes you prove that you're serious before it delivers. It's like the universe is standing there, arms crossed, saying, let's see how bad you really want this. And I've got nothing to prove but my own commitment, so I'm here for it. If you think I'm backing down from this campaign or throwing in the towel just because things aren't moving as fast as I'd like, you must be new here. I've been through the ringer, faced my own chaos, and come out stronger every single time. This phoenix isn't afraid of a little fire. This is the universe testing me, and I am ready to show it just how committed I am. So buckle up, because this campaign, it's not going down without a fight. You can't put out a phoenix fire with a little smoke. This is just the beginning. And that's it for this episode of My Spiritual Shit Show. If you like this episode, hit subscribe, leave a review, or don't. You do you. And if you are one of the people who intellectually stole from me, well, enjoy that karma. See y'all next time. Get off the air. Oof, what a shit show.